Again, it's getting late. It's about 11:30 here in Ohio. Hamilton, Ohio. Hey, Hamilton, how you doing? Well, the purpose of this video is, first of all, to talk about stay vocoder. I promised all you fans in Talkbox Nation a little bit of a tutorial on how I got that great sound for the stay vocoder. I use two components. The first component is the 707 Korg. It's an FM synth that Korg got the idea from Yamaha. They actually purchased the copyright, the patent for that synthesizer that was in, I think, something called the F80 something. It's very similar to the DX100. You can look it up on the web. Just look up Korg 707 and you'll pull up the history of it, and you'll see that Korg actually went to Yamaha and purchased it so that they could put it in this unit right here. But what they did with it, though, once they got that FM sound into this thing, is truly amazing. Instead of doing what Yamaha did with the DX100, they gave this board aftertouch and full-size keys. They also gave it the ability to, I'll show you. Okay, it comes with its own regular presets. This one's a brass one. But check it out. You have the volume slider, and then you have right next to it what I call the tone slider. So you can just move that so you get the tone that you want. Now this is important because when you're talkboxing and stuff, you want to be able to tweak the sound of the synthesizer in real time instead of going up, punching in, okay, right. Then go into the parameters and go through the oscillators and do this and nudge this and hit this button, to do what I just did right there. I mean, it takes a lot of time to do what I'm doing. What Korg enables the same synthesizer, basically from Yamaha, to do with just that slider right there. Now, when you get the sound that you really like, you just hit right and punch it, and it's in there. Also, what I like is the other two sliders right next to this filter one. These do the envelope. Notice how it's changing the attack. And it's also adding some release to it. It's widening the attack and increasing the release. While when I push it up, though, it's making both ends shorter. And most of these have like two oscillators. So this very last one is working on the other oscillator. Once you get the right sound with your talkbox or your vocoder, just hit right and it's done. Quick. You need quick. Quick is the key to getting a good sound. That's why I think Moot uses that Casio. That's his favorite one for talkbox, because you can manipulate the sound quick. The DX7 was a great step forward, but as far as editing and stuff, it was such a great step backwards from analog. This reminds me of analog because I can find a basic sound like this brass patch and quickly make it good for vocoder. All right. So, with no further ado, let's get down to something international. All right, you're in contact.